Lollapalooza University 2022 saw JMA and C3 collaborating again with DePaul University, granting students exclusive access to panels with industry A&R, management, journalists, and artists themselves, along with getting to experience the Grant Park Festival in the best way possible. Jeff McCluskey, Ryan Carey, and Daniel McKagan led the Q&A panels, which featured open dialogue and conversations between these industry professionals and prospective students looking to get involved in the industry.
We just had a meeting here in the production compound and then basically took them around to see a couple of the stages and basically to see the immense size of Grant Park where we do the festival.
The word of the day for me was passion. Everyone kept talking about how passionate they were about what they were doing. And I think it was interesting that a lot of people in the music industry know that they have that passion for that, but then what I've learned this week is that a lot of people fall into that passion. And I think that's super cool because music for some of us is something we listen to, and music for others is a way of life. Learning how people get from point A to point B has been super cool.
That's how you earn respect. That's how you make connections with people that have been doing it. Is just be like, yeah, I'm starting off, but start from ground level. Just get all the experience that you can.
Go to the production manager, go to the hospitality manager, ask them, is there anything I could do to help you out, and do it. And do it to the best of your ability, and I think that's really gonna push you along further because it's just gonna show that you really want it.
That's how you get a lot of respect from your peers and from the people that have been doing it, for sure, is what I would say.
Oh, it was so cool. Like I said, I was really geeking out when we met him because I was like, oh, I'm such a huge fan of this band. And it was kind of fun too in a way because it's like we had a certain amount of professionalism when you're meeting these people, and then you're gonna go to their show later and go absolutely insane. Yeah. So that contrast is kind of just funny to me, but also just very appreciated.
The goal for a manager is to put yourself in a position where you can get certain people on the phone. Like, I'm about to make a publishing deal for Turnstile, and I had to call a big artist manager who is at the company to kind of get the inside scoop. Yeah, I would just say over time, you start meeting people and they continue to open up doors for you, and you just gotta show up every day, which is the biggest problem. The hardest part is just showing up every day.
It's interesting too to learn the economics of it, just to learn the difference in countries, how it's similar, how it's different.
We couldn't have done, for example, The Weeknd or Post Malone in a headline show because they wouldn't have sold the amount of tickets we needed them to pay them what they needed. Whereas if you bring them to Lolla, it's a different thing. They get to play, in the case of Argentina, for 100,000 people in really the best conditions in the market.
It's nice to hear about the artists coming from the bottom and learning the business and putting in the hard work to get to where they are today. Listening to MGK's team yesterday talking about his shot to stardom, and also a highlight was talking to the creator of Fake Sure Drive.
It's been easier to put out music and release music. We have to deal with that, but I think you don't necessarily have to go the traditional way anymore. The steps that I had to take to build my career, a lot of those steps don't even exist anymore. And you guys can create your own stuff. There's so many avenues. I mean, there's songs, rap songs, and that's the area of expertise, the area of the industry that I'm in, that go #1 that I've never even heard.